In this video, I'm going to tell you how to get started on assignment 2. It involves a Java FX program. So if you are not familiar with how to construct Java FX programs, you should watch this video completely and follow the directions. First, go to the course website and go to the content area, and here you have the readings folder. Download this folder, GUI Basics. So download that. This contains explanations for a number of Java FX projects. Also go to Java projects and download this compressed file. It contains the actual Java source code that is explained in the other file that I just showed you from the readings folder. So download this as well. So you're downloading two files, this Java source code as well as the GUI Basics PDF file, which you should read. Then after downloading the two files and reading the GUI Basics, at least go through the PDF file, at least even if you don't get into all the details, at least get an idea as to what is there. Then you must open the Java source file. This is where you are likely to get stuck. So I want to ensure that you all start that part of the exercise right now. I will show you what to do. Let us say you downloaded the Java source code, JavaFX projects.zip, into this particular folder. At least that is where I have it. So what you should do now is start Eclipse and import this file. I will show you how to do it. So here I am in Eclipse. I open the file that I downloaded. I think I better show the complete desktop. It will be easier for you. Click on the file menu and click import. And in the general category, click on existing projects, click next, and then you get a dialog. Here you should choose the select archive file option and browse to the folder where you have downloaded the zip file that contains the Java code. So you scroll for that. I have it here, and the file is this. So I click on that, I open it, okay, and now it is ready to be imported. So I click finish, and I get the file here imported as a Java project. Now you can see that there are errors here. You will get those errors when you import. What should you do? I will tell you. To take care of these errors, go through the PDF file, the other file that I talked about that you had to download, and scroll all the way down. You should see a link here. Open jfx.io, blah, 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 all that. So copy this link and go to the website. Here you can see a link called JavaFX and Eclipse. Click on that. This tells you how to install JavaFX on your computer. So you should download JavaFX. The directions are in this file. This actually tells you how to install Java and download JavaFX, etc. And then you should, after downloading JavaFX, you should do the following, which I will show you now. After downloading JavaFX, unzip the file. This is the file. You can see this OpenJFX 14.0.1, etc., .zip. Unzip this, and I get a folder like this. So put that in a prominent place where you can remember. Now let's see where we are. We imported the Java project and it has all these errors. So we need to fix these errors. The second thing is we installed, or at least we downloaded JavaFX and unzipped the folder. Now it is time to connect Eclipse with the software that we just downloaded. For this, go to Eclipse Preferences on a Windows machine. I think it is going to be the Windows menu and preferences. So there is slight difference between Mac and Windows. I don't have a Windows machine to show. So go to Eclipse Preferences and go to Java. There are a number of things to choose here. So expand this Java and the build path, and you can click on user libraries, and you can create a new user library and give it some name like Java FX library or some such thing. Okay, so create that, and with that name selected, click on Add External Jars. Now, what you should do is go to the folder that you unzipped. This is the folder, JavaFX SDK 14.0.1. Go to the folder this is the folder that you got from unzipping the zip file a few minutes ago, right? Then go to the lib folder, subfolder under that, and select all these files, all the jar files, and there is a src.zip file as well. Open all these. So they all get imported into this library that we just created, JavaFX library. Apply and close. So Eclipse knows where JavaFX is. So we have the Eclipse program connected to JavaFX, but the project is still not connected to JavaFX. Now we should right-click the project, select Properties, and here you should select Java build path, and here in Libraries, select Class Path, and select Add Library, then click User Library, and choose the library that you just created, JavaFX library, finish, and click Apply and Close. Now you see all the errors disappeared. But still, this will not run. I suggest that you choose project4.java to get started on assignment 2. The others also should work to some extent. This could be one possible choice, I think. So I can't really run this yet. If I try to run it, it won't work. Let me try this. Oh, actually, it does work because I have some configuration already in place. But what you should do is right-click this and run configurations, and you will see a number of things in this area. Click on Java application and click this little button here to create a configuration for your Java file. So click on this. Then you can see that it says project for 2. The reason by the way, the reason my program was working was because there was already an existing configuration. So this is, but that is not going to be the case for you. Your program will not work. If it works, great, but it probably won't. So project for 2, and then, or maybe it might work because I had that exported. So perhaps it will work for you. Then your part of your problem is solved, but you should learn how to do this anyway, right? So create a new configuration so that you can learn it. And then you get this dialog box on the right side, click on arguments. And here you need to type in something. What is that? Actually, that stuff can be found here, what you need to type. So what you need to type is in this page. This is the stuff that you need to type in. So you can copy and paste this, but part of it is actually paths to the Java FX SDK 14. So this is the folder where you unzipped the Java FX zip file. So I will copy and paste this. That is the best way. But to make it a little easier, I'm going to use an existing path, existing argument from another project. So I'm going to use this. Instead of copying it from there, I'm going to copy from an existing project. So this is essentially the same thing that is in the web page, except that I have this part of the path, or this part of the argument directly based on my system, okay? Because I have a Mac machine and it is under /user/ all these things. And one thing you should do is unclick this, otherwise you will not see your window. Then apply, and you can run this. Now you can see that the JavaFX program is running, and what it does is I can type some stuff here, click OK, it will come into the other window. So it will keep adding. So this is a text area, this is a text field, this is a button. They are all put into what is called a pane, and then the whole thing is put into a scene, which is actually put into a stage. So you can read about all that in the PDF file, okay? And I can close this. So this is going to be the biggest bottleneck for you, getting JavaFX installed and running. Please follow these directions as soon as you can and get everything settled. Then you can start working on your assignment.